live stream earlier. I'm here at Disneyland, and I figured that since I was here and we're here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I might as well go ahead and spend some time here and do a little walkthrough for you guys. In case you can't see right there behind me, it's pretty nighttime and you can see all kinds of stuff going on back there. Let's go ahead and flip this camera around though so you can see exactly what we're looking at here. There we go. Obviously this is the Millennium Falcon ride. Everybody's going on there. We just got out of there. Coming up here, you can see right there we got the Millennium Falcon right here. You see it's pretty big space over here. And the one thing I was gonna say is we've heard a lot of people talking about just here about all the empty space and everything, and I got to tell you, I think there's kind of a reason for that, and that's because if you see right back over here, this is where the Millennium Falcon ride is, and that's the Millennium Falcon ride. Okay, so you go over here and there's nothing really back over this way, because this right here is just you obviously you can see we're under the Millennium Falcon here. Okay, and you don't actually board on the Millennium Falcon, man. Sorry to disappoint you, but you can see you go back here. This right back here is just going around the side of the Millennium Falcon. That's just the line for the ride. And then if you go out here to the right, you can see all the other just all these other areas and everything out here. It's right back here is you can see right there they got the ropes and everything set up where it's just part of the lines, man. And you can see back through here there's those big doors right there. Beyond those big doors, actually earlier what happened was we were here and we were going through this line right here, and then we were going back there behind those doors. Okay, so we went back there behind those doors, and then out there to the right, to my left right now. There was like a whole bunch of like storage containers, cargo looking area, and there was like a whole bunch of lines on the floor where if the line got too long, that was their way to control it, and then it looped around back into here. And I'll see if I can get that. It looped around back into here, and and then eventually it goes right back into there where the rest of it's at. So I mean, all together, I would say there is at least that space right there that's it's not really anything. I mean, seats, you got some seats here, people are going to sit down and all that kinds of stuff. You can see right there is my wife and my daughter. You might not be able to see them too well because it's nighttime out. But yeah, like I said, you can see there's again, there's the Millennium Falcon. Here's the all the stuff. So pretty much all this area right here where I just showed you guys, that's pretty much just all. There's really nothing there. It's just kind of you go hang out. It's not really a use of anything. It's not the ride. It's not. It's just space. It's just space, which is cool because there's a whole lot of places around here where there's not a whole lot of space. But let's go ahead and go around here. I didn't really explore the area much when I was here earlier. So let's go ahead and take a walk around here. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. And this is it. Just some of the things here. You can kind of see the whole area right there. But again, right behind me, Millennium Falcon ride. I'll take us back through there in just a minute. But I haven't really been through. Like I said, I didn't really get a chance to go through most of this earlier. Again, I'm not sure what's right here. If these are restrooms or what they got going on over here. Looks like probably just more staff stuff. Don't really know. But let's check it out. What we got? Doesn't say anything. I don't see anything that says staff members only. Okay, that's probably where it says right there. Okay. Fire alarm. Deliveries only. Okay, so you know, looks like that's just one of the places here where they store stuff. And then over here you can see the Cantina, and that's, you know, right over here where you see the Millennium Falcon. But we got the Cantina right over here, and unfortunately I don't have reservations here or anything, so I'm not sure if I can really get in there. But you know, and through there is going to be the Cantina. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. It looks a little different here at night than it did here during the day. And you go through right here. Got even more stuff here, you know, trash cans. Just more different stuff for the setup here, you know. Like I said, it's Star Wars land, right? It's Star Wars land. And I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like I said, the only thing that really sucks, like I said, is there's only the one ride that's open right now. So, you know, I mean, it kind of takes away from the experience a little bit, because that's all we've really got. But then get back over here, and again, the Millennium Falcon ride is right behind me. You see right there, place for the first order. Got going on through here. Woo! Look at that. All right, again, I haven't really been through here, so let's go ahead and go in here. It looks like we got like a gift shop. And get up in this piece and check some stuff out. What do we got here? Stormtrooper helmets. Ooh, look over there. There you go. So is that your baton and shield? If you want to be part of the first order. Got some other merch up in here. It's like the different things you can buy. Check that out. We just seen that outside. Tie Echelon. See some of the different stuff they got up in here. Different water bottles. Oh, what we got here? Ooh, we got some art pieces. We got some art pieces there. But, you know, you gotta think these, I hate to say it, these things are probably $1 a dozen. You know, you might as well go to, what's that girl, that Star Wars girl? I know she does art and stuff. You might as well just go to her and commission art. You know what I mean? Just have her get something for you, and then instead of, and you know, what we got here? 150 bucks. 150 bucks for that. 150 bucks. Doing the 709th Legion. Yeah, I don't know. If you ask me, you probably could just go to somebody else and have that stuff made up yourself, you know what I mean? Like something like an actual piece that's probably worth more than $150 that you may not even have to pay that much for. Or you might, but it's probably more worth it than something that, you know, everybody else has, you know, because they're selling 1,000 of these things a day probably, you know, or maybe, you know, a couple at least anyway, being 150 bucks. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what else we can hear. Got some more merch. You know, I had one of these dudes. What is this? $6,615. I had one of these dudes harassing me earlier here in the park. One of these stormtrooper types. You know, was sitting there giving me a hard time earlier. I'll have some video to show you guys of that later. But then, ooh yeah, look at that. That's some pretty cool stuff there up top. Got looky there. That's actually pretty badass. That's pretty badass. What is that? Mountain Trooper, MSE Droid Kylo Ren, Commander Pyre. That's pretty badass. Oh, and see, and there's the knockoff Stormtrooper, but hey, that works. You know, might fit my son. We got some more water bottles here. With these water bottles, I don't know. I don't know, man. But ooh, look at that. I'm buying a Kylo Ren mask, $750. Kylo Ren helmet. I wonder if it talks. You think it talks like the other ones? Remember that one they used to sell? I don't know. $750. It better come with the whole dang suit, if you ask me. But if you guys know me, you know I'll make my own suit. So, ooh, look at there. Includes one model kit. Special Forces TIE Fighter. Dang. There you go. There you go. That's what we got. And that's just one of the gift shops. Instead of sit back out here and see this special elite TIE Fighter. But you know, that's just one. Like, oh, we got a lightsaber fight getting ready to happen here. Uh-oh. So yeah, that's what we got there. Again, right down that way is the is the Millennium Falcon ride. You know, you just go right up through there and just kind of, you know, pretty much they're on the other side of the mountains right there. But then you come over here. What else? What we got here? Is this where they serve the blue milk? I don't know. I don't know what they got here. Okay, they got snacks and stuff. Stuff going on. Again, like I said, I didn't really get a chance to go through and do a whole lot today. Haven't really been here, you know, much. But figured while I was here, you know, my mom and my daughter are on the Millennium Falcon ride. Thought I'd do this little quick walkthrough for you guys, and you can see right here we got just more decorative type of stuff. This must be the bar. This must be the droids through the bar, since they can't go into the cantina. You know what I'm saying? They don't serve those kind here. But yeah, man, check it out. Check it out. Walmart Jeremy. Galaxy's Edge. Hey man, come on, dude. I can't help it. I've got 3 kids. They're getting ready to go back to school. We got to do something. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take them out and have a good time. But and actually, you know, we haven't been. I'm not sure if you caught my stream earlier. We haven't been here in quite a while, man. We haven't been. We used to be annual pass holders, but we haven't renewed our passes in a while. It's been 18 months. You know, we didn't renew this year. We didn't renew last year. But yeah, we're here. Like I said, I was just kind of here hanging out. Kids on the ride. Figured I would do this quick walkthrough here through Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Wait, wrong account. Let me switch. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, so again here, you know, I'm not even sure what we got going on here. Looks like we got a young lady selling something, peddling some sort of wares. And ooh, there we go. There we go. He said, okay, I'm back. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, just doing this walkthrough here, man, for you guys to see how it is. And I was saying earlier, it's kind of hard for me to do the whole, you know, is this place crowded or not, because it's 11:30 here, you know, 11:22, so it's probably not going to be too busy here most of the time anyway at this time of day, especially on a Sunday. But you know, hey, maybe I'm just making excuses for Disneyland too. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta know. When we were here earlier, the crowds, it was pretty crowded. But again, there's like I'm saying, there's a whole lot of walking space around here. There really is. There is a whole bunch of areas to walk around here. It's 11:22 here as well. You're in California? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here in Southern California, and that's where I live at too. I live here in SoCal. Actually, about 90 minutes here from Disneyland. Okay, now this is the area I haven't really been to up here. You can see once again, I just made made this circle back around because there's the Millennium Falcon ride again. Right back in through here. Looks like we've got just areas to hang out here. You think Galaxy Edge is going to be better in Orlando? You know, I don't know. I do know, the one thing I do know for sure is about that is that Orlando, as far as I know, the park itself is a lot bigger because they've got just like so much more there they got going on. But as far as here, I don't know. I can't. This place. It's not really too big. This whole little Star Wars land. It's not too big, but it's. I don't know. I guess you could say it's got potential. They got a bunch of, you know. Again, the one thing I noticed is they've only got the one ride, so hopefully they get some more opened up here pretty quick. We got some food, place to eat here. Again, we didn't get a chance didn't really go out and eat much here, but there we go. You can see again, got the Millennium Falcon ride. That's the exit of it right there. I'm not sure what's back this way. Looks like it's probably just the walking area back to where I was in the first place, which I'll get back there in just a minute if you guys want to see all that. But yeah, that's it right there, man. Millennium Falcon ride, and I gotta tell you, yes, they definitely need more rides. I heard the Falcon ride sucks. Is it true? You know what? Honestly, I gotta tell you, I thought the ride itself was actually pretty cool because you get on there and you gotta have 6 people on. You can only go 6 at a time, but there's 6 people that go on there, and like there's two pilots, there are 2 gunners, and there's 2 engineers. So you guys gotta kind of all work together to go on this little mission to get some Harbulary batteries. Annulax. Harbulary? I don't know, man. It might have been Harbulary batteries. I think that's what it is, Harbulary. But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I thought it was actually pretty cool. The ride, I mean, it could be a little bit more. It wasn't nothing like some of the stuff that we went over to the California Adventure site and seen, where like one of the rides we went on that used to be basically there was this ride over on the California Adventure site. It used to be I can't remember what it was. It was like this. It was on the it used to be in like the little Bugs Life section, and it looks like they pretty much moved that ride over to the Pixar side, and like this thing only took us around in a circle like 3 times and then it was done. I'm like, dude, like that was kind of cheap, but like this has actually been pretty cool. The Millennium Falcon ride, again, I think the one downside to it is the fact that it's only the one ride here so far. I mean, they do need to do more, and I think they probably just, you know, had to get this place open, get people in here, start making some money, because otherwise, I mean, other than that, it's costing money, you know what I mean? What we got here? Breakfast, entrees. Ooh, we got some food. Oh, shit. Man. We got some food here. I may have to go get some. I need to get some food, man. I'm starving. I'm freaking starving. I haven't really ate much since we've been here. Like today, I've ate like 3 salads here, and there's salads here, man. They're freaking dinky, man, and they're $10 a piece. And believe me, I'm not too happy about that. But and, you know, it is what it is. You gotta, you know, if you want to eat somewhat decent food at a place like this, you gotta be willing to spend some money. That's the one thing that sucks. I would be the pilot. Yeah, I was the pilot one time, and then I was a gunner the next time. They need a Star Destroyer there, dude. That would be sick. That would be sick if they had a Star Destroyer here. It may be too big, but who cares? Yeah, right. For real. I mean, dude, they've got this big old park here. There's no reason they couldn't do, you know, put something like that in here. Let's see, I haven't been to Disneyland since I was 6. I'm 16 now. 10 years. Man, a lot's changed. Like, we haven't been here in probably like 2 years, and well, like 18 months. And in the 18 months since we haven't been here, quite a bit has changed. But that's kind of why we didn't renew our passes the last time, was because there was just a whole lot changing. Like the Pixar land was going in. They were still working on this place over here, so we didn't renew our passes. Figured, you know what, after Galaxy's Edge opens up, and you know, maybe next year we'll think about renewing our annual passes. It's just, we live, about 90, like I said, 90 minutes away. So it's not too bad. And the thing is, like, it's expensive, but we used to come like at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. And we'd come for like 2 days, 3 days, stuff like that. And, we kind of had our little system down for like, okay, we're going to get fast passes for this ride, then we'll go on this ride, then we'll go on this other ride, then we'll come back and we'll get, use the fast pass and we'll get another fast pass and we'll go on this ride. Just all different kinds of stuff. All overpriced garbage. Yeah, a lot of it is overpriced. But people come here and pay it. I mean, that's when you come to a place like Disneyland. I guess that's what you do. You spend the money on stuff. That's what we do. But not a whole lot. Like, we try not to eat too much of the food here. We'll meet you at, my family's going to Big Thunder Railroad, so I think I'm about done here with, pretty much with the tour anyway. Look, I guess there's the restrooms there. I was just noticing. But, yeah, again, it says I'm 1 hour away from Disneyland. Oh, well, yeah, that's not too bad. See, I'm 90 minutes. About 90 minutes north. I'm up in Lancaster, high desert area. So yeah, not too far, but it's a good drive. And I know my brother-in-law. He lives, I don't know. He's only about 25, maybe 30 minutes tops from here. So it's not too far. Like sometimes we used to come out here and stay at his house when we would come out here. I'm down in Hammond. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. And I've never been down that way. I've never been down that way before. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's not too bad here. When we were here earlier, the place was freaking packed, and and that's the hard thing, like I said before, we've seen all them pictures, people posting pictures where it looks like it's not busy and everything, and it very well could be, but obviously the one thing everyone is crowding to is the Cantina and the Millennium Falcon ride. And then other than that, nobody was really walking around anywhere else, because everybody wants to go on the ride, everybody wants to go eat at the Cantina. So I don't know, it's hard to say. The one thing that was nice was almost every single other ride that we went on was it was dead. Like the wait times were low and stuff like that, because everybody was, I'm assuming that it's because everybody was over here trying to get on the Millennium Falcon ride. I don't know, but the Cantina serves alcohol, right? I believe they do. I didn't actually make it into have any of the blue milk, the yellow milk, or red milk, or whatever the hell that stuff is they got. I didn't even make it to get any. But that's just because, like I said in my stream earlier, I don't like to drink my calories. I drink water. I'll drink calories like if I have like a keto coffee or something occasionally in the mornings, but that's about it. If so, how's the drinks? Yeah, I didn't go, man. I didn't go. Didn't get any of the drinks or anything. So I don't know. Wrong person to ask. Maybe we can find out from Campia. Find out from John Campia. No, but all right, yeah. And here we're back over here, kind of where I started off at, right over here. My room is full of water bottles right now. Yeah, I know, dude. Me and my family, dude, we've been downing waters like crazy today, because it wasn't necessarily too hot out here, but it was humid. It's been humid all day long, dude. I'm telling you, like, I went midway through the day, I don't know, maybe about 4:30, 5 o'clock, we were running out of water, so we were on the California Adventure side. I went and I walked back through the hotel. I did a little stream kind of talking about some stuff, and went and picked up some more water bottles from the hotel. And when I got to the hotel, I took a shower, man. I took a shower really quick because it was like humid enough. I was sweating, and you know what happens. You know what happens to your partners when it's sweating too much and you're walking around this much, man. Like, they was sticking to me. You know what I'm saying? So it was. Yeah. I took a shower. And then I came back and grabbed some waters and everything. Which that's something I very rarely ever do. Take a shower in the middle of the day. After a took one this morning, took one middle of the day. I don't know, man. It was just kind of unbearable. Campia, my favorite chill. Yeah, right. Yeah, California sucks in the summer. Yeah, and you know, and that's the thing is like me, dude, I live in the high desert, so like it's always dry heat out there, and like up here it's usually a little more humid out here anyway. But it's also out here like in Anaheim, it's usually a little cooler than it is where I live too. So it's not that bad, I guess. I'm used to the heat. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm definitely used to the heat. Just the humidity is kind of what kills me. I've been in Texas, 103 degrees there once. It sucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was especially in Texas, because the last time I went to Texas, God, I was a youngster, but I remember it was humid there as well. So it's really, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine 120 degrees with humidity. And I'm from Kansas originally, so you know, I went back to Kansas. God, it's been a handful of years ago, but even when I went back there, it was humid as hell, man. And I couldn't take it. Like I would rather put up, you know, that's the thing. I'd rather put up with 120 degree heat rather than with no humidity than like 85, 90 with high humidity. I just can't take the humidity. It's absolutely annoying to me. But yeah, and that's kind of what today's been like with the humidity. Surprisingly, Texas was the first state I saw snow in. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I grew up in Kansas, so I grew up around all that snow, tornadoes, and all that stuff. And that's the thing out here in California. People are like, oh, I'm so scared of tornadoes. I'm like, tornadoes aren't really that bad. They're actually, it's messed up to say, they're kind of fun. I remember this one year when I was growing up. You remember that movie, The X-Men? You know how they're going on their little mission and Storm starts dropping all those funnel clouds right out of the sky. There was a whole bunch of them coming down. Like one summer of my life, it was like that. Like I remember walking out and outside, and we lived 13 miles out in the country. I walked outside and see nothing but like you could see funnel clouds just forming, and they were all just like throughout the countryside, just you know, and they weren't all like right next to each other, but it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, the humidity kills me too, man. Oh yeah, I bet. It's the worst, you know, it's because, you know, you're walking around and it's all humid and, dude, like, you know, it gets humid everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely not a good, I don't know, and I'm sure women go through the same problem, but for men, it's just as bad too, you know, all that humidity, and yeah, I'm not even going to get into all that, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and, call it quits here, man. Just doing this quick walkthrough through the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and while I was waiting for, you know, my family to go through there, I gotta say Hawaii is my favorite state to live in. Lived there for 4 years. Ooh, man, I've never even been to Hawaii, but I can imagine that's actually pretty nice. There. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to make it to Hawaii, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Senate, thank you for being here, man. I'll see you next time, and I'm probably gonna have some videos and stuff that I'll put up here on the channel later, just showing some of the stuff we went and did today. But in case, well, thank you for being here, and Turtle Bay is the best hotel. All right. But anyway, have a good night. We'll see you next time, and well, if we don't, you know, I guess we don't, but we will. Later.